Silver Creek Poultry, approved under Michigan's Right to Farm Act, ruffled many people's feathers.
Who's going to buy a property next to a commercial chicken operation? I can answer that. Not many people.
Issues with groundwater being contaminated with feces and urea.
People in the community, I get it. I understand. I wouldn't want that in my area either. This is a difficult.
Despite this, owner Joel Lehman didn't chicken out. He received final approval, to the dismay of neighbors, in September of 2023.
I'm not happy that we had to get pushed all the way till the end of the appeal process, but I respect the system, I respect the process, and I respect the people that wanted to challenge us.
Lehman broke ground shortly after, creating 4 chicken houses in addition to a central egg collection room and office building. His first flock of roughly 44,000 birds arrived mid-April the following year.
They lay their eggs in these nesting boxes, and then there are conveyor belts that run under the nesting boxes that then convey the eggs out of the house, and we collect between 2 and 3 times a day.
42 weeks later, the spent hens are shipped off. Lehman says Silver Creek is preparing for its 3rd flock this spring. The Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, or MDARD, has investigated 1 formal complaint since the farm opened. It shows there were allegedly flies inundating neighboring property. Fly treatments were applied and MDARD closed the case on July 26, 2024 after an inspection. The department doesn't release the names of the complainants, but we spoke to neighbors who were once at those divisive township meetings. So you're a neighbor. You remember me, right, from years ago?
Yes.
Now that the chicken farm's here, what do you think? Is your opinion the same as it was before?
Not so much. We thought, it would be a horrendous smell in the area, and it's really not as bad as we thought it'd be. Yor says once in a while, when the wind blows just right, he'll get a whiff of the farm. He notices slightly more truck traffic, noting they're not all from Lehman's farm. A lot of trucks up and down the road, but there's always trucks up and down the road with the gravel pit down there and everything.
Lehman says, welcome to the country.
The greatest noise that we would emit are roosters crowing, and if that's a problem, welcome to the country, right? We could all love to have problems that are that bad.
The biggest fear was what it could mean for the groundwater.
A lot of residents were concerned about ground contamination from the chicken waste and whatnot, and so far that doesn't seem to be an issue.
Lehman says the barns were built on a cement slab to prevent any manure from making contact with the ground, adding, unlike other livestock, chickens do not produce liquid waste, but the farm hasn't won over everyone.
There's still some people that are probably not really happy that it's there, but it is what it is. It's there.
The whole controversy was eye-opening to Lehman, highlighting what he says is a disconnect between rural living and the realities of agriculture.
There is a cost to agriculture, there's a cost to cheap food, and everybody wants to live in the country, and they have their idyllic interpretation of what the country is.
I'm John Paul. Thanks for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.